Hey kids! Today's lesson is going to incorporate both additive and subtractive modeling. So we're going to take the ideas and concepts we've been learning and we're just going to take it a little step further. On this drawing you can also see we're going to be doing metric. So I'm just going to switch it up a little. Nothing really changes other than the types of numbers we're typing in. So it won't be fractions, it'll be metric or whole numbers. For my coding nerds out there, that's a base 10 system. So how do we start this drawing? Well, we're going to go up to New. This time we're just going to go to Metric, and we're going to a standard part. So a standard millimeter or metric part. Once I do that, I click Create. This will bring us up to our modeling area. As always, I like to go to our model tree and turn on my visibility on my planes. And just move my drawing to an isometric view, or top, front, and right side. If we look at my object here, it looks like I'm going to have to draw on the right side plane here, and I'm going to have to draw on the front, and well, it looks like twice I'm going to have to draw on the front here. So let's go ahead and let's start making this L piece first, because I think that's what it's going to start with. So I'm going to go up to Start 2D Sketch, and I'm going to come over here and pick this plane. I'm in sketch mode now. I'm going to go up to my line command, and I'm going to start from my origin. If you look over here, this is going to be 40 plus 20 long, or 60. So I'm going to type in 60. Zoom in here a little, and now I'm going to do the height. The height over here is 50 plus 20. That's 70. This is 20 thick, and then this is going to go down. If we look, it is 20 until that mark. So I'm going to go down 50. I can simply go over, dash lines, means I'm all lined up. Click down here, yellow dots everywhere. That looks good, means I have a closed object. So I'm going to finish my sketch. I have to give it thickness, so I'm going to extrude it. This whole thing is 60 wide, so I'm going to type in 60. Object is starting to look like my drawing over here. The next thing I want to do is take this little part out here, or kind of give it little legs to stand on. So I'm going to start a sketch on this plane right here. I'm going to go up to Start 2D Sketch, click on this plane. If we look, this little part taken out is 30, but the whole distance is 60. That means I have to have 30, or on each side 15. So 15 plus 15 will be 30, plus that 30, which will give me my 60 total. I should just be able to go over then 15. You can see I have to go up 10. Then I am going to go over 30 and down. Because I'm going to extrude this, this needs to be a completed object. So I need to go and make sure it is completely completed. I do have this extra line here that I don't need. So remember, you have to erase this. You can't extrude with this extra line here. Now that I got that, I can finish my sketch. I'm going to take it to a view I can see here. And I just want to project this back, cut the material out. I can do that by extruding. I'm going to go the opposite direction. It automatically removes or cuts the material. How far do I want to go? The entire distance. So I hit OK. There's my little taken out part, or my little legs it's standing on. I still have to extrude this box out. I'd like to point over here, you can see my tree is keeping all of my sketches and features in order here, so I can always look back and see what's going on. I want this box to come out of this part right here. So I'm simply going to go Start 2D Sketch. Click on this box. Let's start this sketch here. We have a little math to do. Across, this object is 60, and my square coming out is 50. So that means 60 minus 30 gives me 30. I have to divide that in half. That means my line has to be 15 over and 30 long. Let's try something a little different here. I'm just going to draw a random line here and hit escape. Now I think I can use my dimension bar to move this to the position I want without just drawing a line over. We can still draw a line over like we've been doing, but let's try something a little different. So first I click on dimension, click on the line, and drag it up. I said that it has to be 30, so we're just going to type in 30. Now here's the neat part. Under dimension, if you zoom in, you can see this little white dot or this endpoint. I can click there and the edge of the object, and that gives me a dimension. Remember, I said it has to be 15. So now I have my 30 object line right here, and I can simply just go through the rest. The object is 30 by 30, so I'm just going to go down 30, over 30, and up 30. Yellow dots mean my object is closed and it looks pretty centered. Let's finish our sketch. Only thing we have left to do is extrude, so I click extrude. Remember, I said this is 40, so we click 40 and hit OK. If we take a look at our front of our object, or the right side of our object, looks pretty similar to this drawing down here. And if we go to the other side, well, let's go to the right, we can see our object looks like the drawings. Now, we've talked about this before. This is supposed to be the front view right here. We can really change that easy. If I just right click on this box, I can set current view as front. Now the right side view, front view here, and then if we go to the left side, it looks like the view on the box. So there you go. Just in case your views get messed up, all you have to do is right click and you can set the current view. It only works for top or front, but you only have to set one view anyway. So go to the view that looks like the front, right click, set current view, and that's all you have to do. Other than that, kids, that's my object. We added 2 features to it. So instead of just one, we now have 2. And again, if you highlight it, it'll tell you exactly which part is which. That's it, kids. As always, if you have questions, come see me, but good luck with the drawing.